Zeran's Folly. I think that's how you pronounce it, at least. Zeran's Folly. Zeran's Folly is by Miroid. I'm hoping I get this right again. Miroid Type Comics. That's the name of the studio. Miroid Type Comics. It says here, Zeran's Folly follows the adventures of Lone, a psychotic axe murderer with a voice in his head, as he searches for treasure. Along the way, he'll meet friends, slay enemies, and discover dark secrets. It's a platformer that's supposed to be a mix between Sonic and Castlevania, which to me is an awesome mix. I love Metroidvania-styled games, and Sonic has always been one of my favorite 2D platformers of all times. It says here that, for some notes, the levels in-game right now are part of a side quest. There will not actually be coins and stuff in the proper final game. So with that, let's go ahead and take a look at Zeran's Folly. Alright, so I'm using a controller for this one. It's got full controller support. It was actually recommended I use a controller. It's also currently, very unfinished. I think it's, actually, I think he told me. He might have told me. I probably lost that information somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's in alpha right now. I'm very positive it's in alpha. So, this is your character Lone, but he's only one of 4 characters, apparently. I was told if I press triangle, it brings up a debug menu, and I can switch the characters. So here's another one called Lydia. Little mouse. Oh, shoots fireballs. Or ice balls or some crap. Neat. Very quick. I like him. I like her. It's a lot quicker than Lone. Let's check another one. Oh, they have different outfits? Never mind, they don't. Lisa. Ooh, big spear. I'm supposed to be able to charge up attacks by holding square? Ooh, neat. So I guess every character probably has a different charge attack. I really like the graphical style. This style, I was told that this style has 0 pixel art in it. All of the art is hand-drawn in this game. It's very bloody, very gory. It's supposed to feel like... it's supposed to look kind of childish, but in reality this is supposed to be a very adult-oriented game. I saw a video that they provided, which will be in the description below in the YouTube video, which was really awesome. It was very funny. It was kind of a cutscene. I'll make sure to add it. So this character controls a little oddly, but we're not going to focus on her too much. Let's try another one. Abby. Kind of a little shadow warrior. What's her charge up like? Ooh, cool. It's like a shadow charge. I like that. The controls feel a little floaty when you're in the air. You're not instantly decelerated when you press back in the air, so it kind of slows you down but doesn't really stop you, which means if you try to go forward, then back, then forward again, you're still going to have your initial forward acceleration. It feels a little floaty to me. A blue hedgehog. That would have to be an enemy for a game like this. So apparently these coins won't actually be in the final product. Hang on. Alright, I don't like hitting things too many times to kill them. I didn't check out Lone's charge attack either. What's this? Another charge? Yeah, charge straight forward. It feels kind of like Sonic, you know, when you do down and then you spin repeatedly and then move forward. That's what it feels like these charge attacks do. They're just a way to accelerate yourself really quickly, which will probably come into play. And what was the charge for Lisa? No, not Lisa. Not Lone. Lydia. What was her charge? Oh, hers is actually the only one that doesn't accelerate you forward. Hers is actually just a bigger fireball, it looks like. But if you press down with her and you press the jump button, you do a slide. Unless you do that with everybody. Alright, that's enough playing around. Let's actually try this game out. Oh, you can wall jump. Nice. His attack feels a little strange, because I don't exactly stop when I do it, but I'm not exactly charging forward either. I don't think I had to kill that, but, you know, here we are. Is there a way I could just jump that? Alright, I want to see the Sonic the Hedgehog aspect of this game, so let's try to go really quick. Let's try a charge up to accelerate us even. Oh, no, I've gone too far. So if I do a charge up, is there really like a way to quick decelerate? Yeah, it decelerates pretty quickly. Nice. I like that it's not very unforgiving. It seems like I have a lot of hearts to waste, at least right now, and I seem to get a lot back if I kill people enough. Reminds me of Mega Man in the health system. Alright, let's do it. Right into a pit. With quick games like this, if you really want your characters to go fast, unless they know the map really well, that's going to be kind of a downfall if you instantly come into a pit. Like, that actually got me a little gun-shy, because I thought that this was going to lead into spikes again, so I didn't want to go down it. Try to make obstacles as clear as you can. Alright, I'm not a fan of how this particular character moves. Let's see if Lydia is any different. She seems like one of the quicker ones. Alright, charge up. Alright, she's the only one that can't do that. So, yeah, not Lydia. Let's try Lisa. Oh, nothing. It's a little tricky to jump on platforms, and I'm not sure why that is exactly. I feel like it's just the air movements kind of throw me off for some reason. Something about the whole stopping in air. There we go. It'll probably just be something I have to get used to as I go. And okay, here's a big problem though with a game where you want to move quick a lot. If when you hit somebody you bounce back even a little bit, you're negating the momentum of the entire game. And that can be a big issue for, like, you know, mid-air combat. Like you see right there, I was just in the air constantly because I was getting knocked back every time I hit him. That could be a big problem with a game where you want really quick momentum. If this game is truly supposed to have a Sonic feel to it, the thing with Sonic is whenever you killed something, it never actually knocked you back that much. It was pretty careful in making sure that you proceeded forward in the direction you were going. I don't know, it makes platforming kind of a real pain if you have to kill something while you're on a moving platform, because you can bounce off it really easily. I will say I love the character designs, I love the art style, the music is really kick-ass. But I do think that the jumping and the... Well, maybe the jumping's fine. It might just really be the mid-air combat that's my biggest issue. Is just the whole bouncing off of enemies you're hitting. But of course, if I'm playing a character like Lydia, that's probably not a problem because I'm using projectiles, right? So let's see. Of course, then I gotta aim them. Oh, she double jumps. Well, that's easy. Nope. I really like this music. I'm really curious who the artist is, actually. I'll have to strangle the dev to get that information. Or, you know, maybe something less violent. Yeah, the problem with this is it's 2 hits to kill everything, so I end up hitting them, but since I'm hitting them with a projectile, I just still run into them and hurt myself anyway. Let's try Abby. She feels like the fastest one of the lot. Oh yeah, actually, she's probably the easiest to control so far. Okay, that's just cheating. How was I going to know that large amount of coins are just going to lead me right into a pit? Oh, here we go. Hey, don't be a dick. Oh, shit. The combat is definitely solid when you're fighting something real. Although I should probably try to be better at it. It almost feels like a Mega Man style boss fight at the end. Oh! Oh, I didn't realize just not... Okay. I gotta actually not be on the ground when she does that or else it hurts no matter where I am. Oh! Mistimed that. Yeah, the whole weapon radius thing feels a little weird. Just something to get used to. That's actually on me, so... But it definitely has the Mega Man style combat feel to it. All things considered. You just gotta memorize attack patterns and counterattack properly. There we go. That was a lot of eyeballs. Anyone else notice that? That was a large number of eyeballs. Do I finish her? Or is the demo done? Oh, game over. Press escape to exit the game. Well, it looks like that's all we have to look at right now for the game. But I want to fast travel, actually. Because I think there's more stuff. Here we go. Murmur Marsh. Let's check it out. Oh, wait. If I have my double jumper... Neat. So it almost... I don't know if this is something they intend to keep where you can change characters at will, like Trine or something like that. It's a neat mechanic, though. Oh, no! Don't. This art style is absolutely gorgeous. You can tell none of this is pixel art. It was really handcrafted nicely. Hopefully I don't have an oxygen gauge. Ow. Oh, come on. Like I was gonna know that there were spikes there. That's mean. You're mean. Mean game. Interesting. How can I get to that without dying? I feel like it's another character that needs to do that. Let's try Lone again. I know he can wall jump. I just can't get enough height, it looks like. Screw it. Let's just keep going with Lone. Oh! I think Lydia is probably my favorite character, if only because she has the double jump. But she is a lot weaker by comparison for fighting. Ugh! There we go, big heart. I don't get how I'm supposed to get through this without getting hit. Okay, that's how. It's just barely under head height. Need to get a proper wall jump. Nope. Or maybe I can just charge my way. There we go. I got it. Oh, that was 2 hearts? Dick. I'm starting to get the groove a little bit more of this game. There is definitely a skill to the movements. Oh, and that wasn't part of that skill. Don't ignore that part of the skill. Charge attacks seem to do a lot of damage, which makes sense. Oh, hello. Secret passage. Part of a secret passage. Can I charge through again? There it is. So there seems to be a lot of alternate paths, too. That's nice. That definitely reminds me of Sonic. That was one of my favorite things about Sonic. Tons of alternate paths. Oh, okay, I can't kill that. That's just how I have to approach all my problems. Literally head on. See? Just keep doing that. Oh, I vastly underestimated. Well, apparently it kills you slowly down there, even. How far back am I? Am I still underwater? Yeah. So there are actually, you know, endless pits. Bottomless even. That was lucky. I mean, totally planned. I think I'm just getting used to, at this point, just holding a charge at all times. Even while I'm in the middle of a charge. Because, see, like, if I just blew it right there, I would have been fine. I would have just bounced off the enemy and not have died along the way. Or fallen, or however you want to pronounce messing up. I'm starting to see now why they have the bounce from the enemies, but I still feel like it's a detriment. Oh, no! Oh. Where's the checkpoints? I need more checkpoints. Just a reminder to everybody, if you want to leave feedback about this game, you can type !feedback with a message, and anything that you think you noticed about this game will be sent to the developer. Ah, no! Oh, wow. It appeared right at the nick of time, and I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, big heart, thank you. Oh! Oh, that hit me. I couldn't tell it. Oh, wait, I'm gonna die there. Oh, I lived. So I guess the bottomless pits are a little merciful. I really can't figure out what it is about the jumping, but it just seems off, for lack of a better word. Of course, I am underwater now, so that's part of it. Oh, I thought I'd get him. This bouncy thing is so tough to predict. It's actually really annoying because I don't know whether I'm going to be able to jump over it or not, or if it's just going to jump backwards again. See, like right there, it's... I don't like the fact that that thing's so hard to predict. Must have touched the top there slightly. Ah. Sometimes you also try to jump off a wall and then immediately start going the other way and you accidentally just disconnect from the wall and don't do the wall jump. Again, it's all a timing thing, so that's probably more my fault than anything, but still. Please be a checkpoint up here. Oh, no. Come on, checkpoint, checkpoint, check. Oh, boy. Ugh. Alright, that's about all I can take at this level. It's just the checkpoints are too few and far between for me. Let's check the last place here. Agony Valley. It's probably going to be a lot easier, right? Just given the name. Oh, see, the one enemy I actually go through after I kill him. Figures. Let's also change up characters. Let's try Abby. I don't think I used... Or not Abby. Let's try Lisa. I don't think I've tried her enough. I gotta say, I like the idea of the coins. I'm kind of sad that they're apparently going to be not sticking around. You could probably use the coins you get in here to buy upgrades and stuff. That'd be cool. Oh, no. No! Didn't jump nearly high enough. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Totally thought I could make that. See, like, keep coming down to situations it's like, I think I'm going to make that. Nope. Cool thing is, it looks like she actually kind of glides with her moves. So if I charge with her, she kind of glides as opposed to Lone, who just kind of went with the ground. Nice. Nope. No. That's really tough because it's like I got to make sure I don't get hit, so I got to try to kill him along the way. But that also means I'm probably going to mess up my platforming, so I'll fall and die anyway. It's a weird one. And I gotta say, these checkpoints are just way too far in between for so many instant death situations. I understand this is probably like much later in the game, but it feels like I'm just constantly going somewhere, dying, trying again, getting all the way back there, dying at it again. Dying is fine. I mean, we've come to the point where lives are no longer a thing in video games because you're not playing arcade games where you have to put a bunch of money in. But time is still a commodity, and at the end of the day, there just needs to be more checkpoints so I'm not wasting my time. And I mean, this is some really unrelentingly difficult platforming. You got constant fire coming down on you while you're just trying to live from the jumps alone. And I don't want to let go of my charge to do a normal attack, because if I do that, I'll end up needing the charge and dying, probably. But at least these aren't instant kill situations, usually. It's more like, you have a chance of coming back, but it's not a good chance. Now, if I were to choose my favorite of the characters I've seen so far, in terms of platforming, I probably like this character the most. In terms of combat, probably Lone. Hard to say, though. I'd have to play more to really know. Whew, finally made it. But I think I like this character the most for platforming just because of the whole horizontal mid-air dash. Pretty wide area of damage, too, which is handy. So, apparently I can't walk upstairs, and he's... Ah. There we go. But then I bounce back into the platform that's not there anymore. Again, it comes down to that whole bouncing back when you hit something in combat thing. When you bounce back like that, I mean, if you're gonna be forced to bounce backwards after killing something that's in your way, and then the platform's not there, how am I supposed to respond to that aside from falling? There's really no response aside from, well, guess I'm falling down. So really, I would say get rid of the whole self-knockback on hit thing, because that is very detrimental to the platforming. It's tough to have it both ways. But yeah, this is definitely a very punishing game. And it's this thing again. I don't know which way it's going to go. I just kind of have to run through it. And I feel like this really can't be a Sonic the Hedgehog style game if I don't know what's coming up ahead before it kills me. There's just a lot of pits that I keep on hitting, and it's like, there's always an obstacle in my way. One way or another, I'm gonna hit an obstacle. And with Sonic the Hedgehog, that happened a lot too. It did. But with Sonic the Hedgehog, you didn't have a fixed health. You had, hey, you got hit, that's fine, collect at least one ring, and then you'll be able to live through it. Here, it's just like, well, you better find a heart by killing something. If you're lucky. That's just really brutal. Because I don't have, I would wait, I really would, I would wait for them to pop up again and then kill them, instead of running through them, but you're given really rough timings because the platforms fall. So it really becomes a question of, okay, I can't move forward without getting hit, but I also can't stay where I am because the platform's going to fall. But if I move forward and try to attack him, I'll still be knocked back towards the platform. I mean, it's a lot to think about. I'm not saying games have to be easy, far from it. I am saying they have to not be so punishing that just playing the game normally is going to get you hurt constantly. Oh, I'm just realizing now I had an up attack this whole time. Yeah, stairs seem a little glitched. I think they just need better collision detection or something. Ah, man. It's just obstacles everywhere, and they're not easy to overcome obstacles. Ah, and then just spike pits everywhere, and jeez. I really want to like this game, I do, but it's punishing. It's really, really punishing. And not just like, oh, well, you should have seen that coming punishing, as much as it is, well, screw you, that's why. Oh, whoops. There we go. Alright. I think that's about all the death I can take at the moment. This game is absolutely beautiful in regards to polish. It's absolutely beautiful in regards to music. The gameplay needs some work. I'm not going to lie. The levels are overly punishing, in my opinion. The obstacles are just really there to mess you up in all situations. It's not so much a situation of, well, you got hit by an obstacle, but that's okay. It's easy to recover from. It gets to the point where you got hit by this obstacle. You can only have that happen to you like 3 more times, but here's 5 more obstacles that are about the same with the same difficulty to dodge right in front of you. So you better be ready for it. I would say, really, guys, try to make it a little less punishing. I mean, people rage quitting is never a good experience. Maybe you need more checkpoints. Maybe you need less obstacles that are just so hard to overcome. I don't know. All I know is, in my opinion, it's just too hard. Thank you very much for offering up this game.